Good morning. Today is day 2 of putting myself first thing in the morning. Mother of God, has this been an interesting journey? And this is day 2. I'm working on this online workshop that I'm creating, and it's going to come with a workbook because I believe that journaling is so important. And I've always loved workbooks. They're fun. So anyway, I'm working on this workshop, and there was this journaling exercise that we did yesterday, and it was to journal out like the worst case scenarios. And I journaled out my worst case scenarios for 5 areas of my life, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this even healthy to do this? Like, the thoughts were really dark and awful, and it was just like a horrible stories that I was writing. And I really was questioning, like, if I'm going to be teaching this workshop, is this really what I want people to do? Like, this is not good energy. And then there's another girl doing it with me. And so I told her, okay, let's burn this and get rid of this now, which ended up being a whole fucking process because it's not easy to just burn stuff anymore. So I guess from now on, I'll say rip it up and recycle it. But what I realized was, if we're writing it out and it's showing up, it means that it's been in our minds at some point, that it's in our psyche. And if we're writing it out and seeing it on paper, it's shining a light on it, and it's helping to free it from our system, which is very, very powerful. So yes, I am going to keep that exercise in my workshops. And then the next part of it was to create what you wish existed and journal out the best case scenarios. And I journaled out the best case scenario of a relationship. And I just got back into a relationship on Sunday with somebody that I had spent time with before. And this person came back very adamant that he wanted me in his life, and there were apologies, and they were very genuine, very, very genuine. And he's a wonderful person. But what I realized through doing these exercises and getting up and meditating first thing in the morning yesterday and today, what I realized is he's much better than what I've seen in relationships in my life with my parents. He's much better than that. He's much better than my ex-husband. He's not abusive. He would never say a mean thing to me, a mean thing about me. He's a wonderful person. But what I realized is, why would we settle for better than bad? That would actually be a really good book title. Why would we settle for better than bad? And that's what I'm really sitting with. It's like, he's a great person, but he's not somebody that's ever going to pour love into me, because he doesn't know how to pour love into himself. He's like the craziest workaholic I've ever seen. I didn't even know anybody could work that hard. There's no place in my life for this person, or there's no place in his life for me, but he very much wants me in it. And that actually made me feel good. It made me feel good. It made me feel like I was being pursued. I've known this person my whole life, or almost my whole life, for many years. And I've always put him on a pedestal, that he was, the hot guy. He is very, very good looking, very, very sexy, very, very attractive in many ways. And like I said, a very genuinely nice person. But he's not going to be a super partner. He hasn't been, and he will not be. So this is very interesting that I'm just making this video because I'm going to keep talking about these awarenesses that I'm having because they're so important for us all to see. I think women have been very abused in relationships. And then when we find something better, we're like, holy fuck, this is amazing because the guy's not abusing me. He's not belittling me. He's not, he's not doing the things that other people did through my lifetime. So this has to be it. It's time to set the bar much fucking higher. And the baseline, because every time I was in this person's arms, I felt so safe. I just felt so safe. And I always took that to mean that he was the person for me. But now what I'm realizing is that is a baseline. Men should be safe. Like, we should feel safe in their arms. That's just a fucking given. But they should also be people that have enough time in their lives for us that, like, I don't need anybody to compliment me. I don't feel like I need compliments, but I think a healthy man is going to compliment a woman. I don't need somebody to take me out on dates, but I think a healthy man would want to take a woman out on dates. I don't need a lot of things anymore because I've done so much inner healing and so much inner work. But I deserve those things. I deserve to be poured into because I'm a very generous person. I'm a very loving person. I'm a very giving person. I'm very affectionate. I'm always complimenting people. I am a very giving person and I deserve to be with a generous person. Not even for me that they have to give to me, but to be able to give to the world and to give to people around them. Like, I don't want to be with someone who is so hyper focused on every penny that they can save. And I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to judge anybody saying that there's anything wrong with them. This is what they've learned. But I don't feel like that is a healthy thing. I feel like it's healthy to be generous and to believe that money is matching our vibration of love and generosity, that we don't have to work 84-hour weeks for fucking weeks on end in order to fill I don't believe we need these great big bank accounts. I believe in love. And I want to find love, and I'm not going to find love if I'm stuck with someone that is better than what I've had. I would rather be single. I'm actually really good at being single. So that's day 2. And the awarenesses that I've had, I'm getting myself out of a relationship that is not healthy. And now I'm going to go do my meditation and probably cry a lot because I miss a lot of things about this person, or I will miss them. But I know this is best for me. So, welcome to day 2. I will talk to you later.